Confined spaces aren't necessarily places with walls around you. Crowded areas can be just as confining. Fortunately though, when fists start flying, most sane people tend to get out of your way. I'm going to go ahead and break that technique down step by step. First, as your opponent pokes at you, you want to do what's called a trap. Just want to place your hand on top of his. You don't necessarily want to grab it. If you do, he's just going to pull away. When you trap, you're going to step off line and step forward. If he pulls away at this point, you still have hold of him. From this position, as you trap, you're going to step off line and back slightly, bringing your arm straight up between his arm and your arm. You're going to roll his arm back across your forearm, reaching in his throat. From this position, you're just going to step back, lever his arm backwards, and take him to the ground.
Hey, it's Jimbo here with your next tip. This one's about home invasion. It used to be that burglars would wait until you were gone before breaking into your home. Not anymore. Home invasions are becoming more common because, frankly, the bad guys actually want you to be home, to get your debit card and PIN number, or to find out exactly where you've hidden your cash, or to get the combination to your safe. Thing is, this is a life and death situation for you and your family. You and your family may not survive it even if you give these goons exactly what they want. In that kind of a scenario, using lethal force to protect yourself and your loved ones is justified. Problem is, what if you're taken by surprise? You may not be able to get to a weapon in time, which is why it's important for you to know how to use your bare hands as lethal weapons. And that's exactly what I've got for you. A series of lethal techniques that can end a deadly threat in seconds using nothing but your bare hands. I've got some U.S. Special Forces to show you their secrets, their extremely ruthless and grisly moves. Pretty shocking stuff, really. I would show them to you right now, but I can't. They're considered to be too violent and deadly for this platform. I've already been warned a couple of times, so showing this on my channel would get me shut down for sure. But you can get them for free just by clicking on the link in the description. Okay, let's move on to our next tip.
You'll win fights just like that. In close quarters, you get guys that will walk up and they'll jump right in your face arguing with you. You'll be right in here. Some of the things that we didn't really cover in detail, from right here you can use your fingers to the throat, fingers to the bottom of the chin. You can use palm heels to the chin. You can reach up and trach them by grabbing a windpipe. You can come off the strong side or the back side and go straight into their eyes, pull them down and work a lot of headbutts in situations like this. When you headbutt, you want to go into the face, not head to head, or twist, turn the head and hit them right in the temple area. This is probably my favorite place to hit them, either there or in the nose. One of your best punches, if we remember when we were punching, I said only one punch you'll throw that your feet don't twist and turn, and that's a front punch or a boxer's jab. Your elbows and your fist, you can throw from right in here this close. You can physically, if you can lay your hand on a person's chest, you can just keep your thumb rotated out and hit them with an uppercut by simply twist turning that foot and driving up into their chin. You don't want that hand to go too far, but if we're in here like that and I want him to back up, I can say, hey, back up. But if I take one of those hands and lay it in this way, then you can fire that uppercut. And I'll tell you what, this is going to hit him right in that jaw, and it's going to knock him down. A lot of people will knock out. There's some real tough guys out there, so you probably want to follow this up. But when you're here and you give a little push, their weight rocks back on their heels. If you can turn that hand on their chest, no matter where you're standing, you can still fire that uppercut right into their chin. And if that uppercut misses, then you've got an elbow that can go right into that chin. Normally, if you have the chin that high, you might want to follow up with another slash and elbow over top. So a good technique inside, guy comes up, you're like, hey, back off a little bit. You know, boom, come up the stairs, back over top, and then maybe bump them with a knee if they're still there, but most likely they're going to be heading over some furniture.
Thanks for watching our video lessons here at TRS Direct. Hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to our channel here on YouTube. Hit the bell icon and we'll send you a notification when there's a new lesson available. Thanks again for watching.